Now we move to eighth note triplets. This will be the fastest that you'll play. We take each beat, as written in chart number 8. You subdivide each beat into 3 equal parts. Let's count it first. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet. Now let's do it this way. Da 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 da. So it's pretty quick, right? Let's do the thumb. You may not be able to play that fast right now because you might be able to play it for 1 or 2 beats, but you can't maintain that speed. No worries. Just practice playing what you can. Maybe go 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2, 3, 4. Do you hear the music? I've got music going. There are my eighth notes interspersed with the triplets. And the triplets are very effective at the end of the measure to usher in the next measure. It's no different what a drummer would do to put a fill in to usher in a new section. It creates some excitement, and then it ramps down. So if I go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 triplet 1, did you see how it ushered in that chord change? So I suggest you take your thumb and you just play the E, the A, and the B, and just mix up the connections. Practice going from E to A to B, and then play them in reverse. And on that note, look at chart number 9. In chart number 9, we have the chord changes for a basic 12-bar blues. And I have measure numbers starting with measure 5. Those are key points where the chords change. I view the 12-bar blues as 3 4-bar sections. So for what we're doing now, the first 4 bars, we just stay on the E chord. We're not going to do a quick change. Later on, we'll get to that. So if you're playing that, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, let 2, let 3, let 4, let 1, let 2, let 3, let 4 triplet 1, let 2, let 3 triplet 4 triplet. Did you see how I didn't just play the same figure in every measure? I gradually ramped it up to create some excitement for when it's going to go to the A7 chord. And so on. So spend some time just playing chart number 9. Here it would be along with the drum machine. Do you hear how I'm mixing things up? Now, the drum machine's static. No dynamics, it's just doing the same thing. It's real dependable, but it's not very real sounding because you'd have percussionists, drummers, the people in the band would be building in these critical points. But if you're by yourself, you have the ability to do all of that. One-man band thing. That's your bass line. Let's look at the index finger. Now that's real busy, isn't it? So that creates some energy and some drive. Sprinkle that in just a little bit. You're going to have to get your technique to where you can play those. So the speed burst, meaning if you just do like this, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2. Did you see how I just played a little bit, and ramped it up? So the first 4 measures, it's just an E7 chord, but I got something going to usher in, and this is very simple. Then you can start putting other notes in there. I'm playing very straight instead of going. That sounds a little better, doesn't it? Blues comes from vocal things. So they don't just sing. You don't just sing like one note on a piano. It's just that pitch. We can bend strings, and we do that to emulate the human voice. I'm going to show you a move right now. I'm playing that G, 3rd fret of the 1st string. I'm going to strike it without bending it. Then at the very last minute, I'm going to bend it a little bit. Then I'm going to come back here with my 1st finger. This is the first lick that I'm going to show you. I'm playing 8th notes. 1 and 2, 3, 4. Make sure you establish that G. Do the same thing on the second string. Now in that case, I can go down to the B or I can go up to the So you got a couple little licks there. Those are just eighth. Now you hear that's triplet. Da, 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 da. I'm going to show you a lick. And, you know, little by little, I'm going to show you some licks and things here. You're going to pogo stick it over here, just one finger, second string, a little bend, then the first string twice. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. Do you see I'm tapping my foot? I got the groove going. And when you play that, don't yank your fingers off that second string because you don't want the B to ring, at least not right now. You could go. You hear that open B? It's like a ghost note. It fits in the scale, so that's another option. Let's twist that riff around. I'm playing that same little quarter step bend. Now what's important is you don't go. Don't release it. You pick it, you bend up, then you put your finger back against the string because we're playing another note on the same string immediately afterward. Let's look at that lick. Your pentatonic scale has an A right there. We're going to play the blues scale. Do a real quick legato slide. 1 triplet, 2 triplet. Notice what's happening over here. It's the first time we're kind of working them together. Finger, finger, thumb. Now I'm not tabbing these out because I want to be just like you're sitting across from me. We just went to lunch and then we're going to play some guitar. Not a formal lesson. What I want you to do is just to mix things up and use your index finger and get some little lines going. You want to play quarters, shuffle eighths, and triplets, eighth note triplets. Get something happening, and we're going to start putting these things together in the next few lessons.